So yeah, this evening the plan is for us to have discussions around landing pages, so that we move forward. But before we think about what landing page is or discuss about what landing page is about, uh, I need to do us a follow up on our previous classes. There was an assignment within the week. I don't know if we were able to um, do anything about it. So, Kenechukwu, did you do anything in regards to the assignment?
Good evening. Oh, sincerely, I've been busy this week. I did not do anything. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And I think Nas just left now because she knew I was going to ask.
Okay, so she knew I was going to ask. Maybe
Oh,
his network.
oh, she's back. Uh huh. Nas, Nas, unmute yourself and tell us where's our assignment.
Good evening, all.
Good evening. I thought you ran now because you knew I was going to ask about my assignment.
No,
Okay. So where is it?
I went through it, but I couldn't do it. I don't even know why. I think it's just my mood and the week.
Oh, your mood.
The other day I was telling on the group that I was going through everything um, on what we've done. I did, but I don't know. I tried to do the assignment, but I wasn't concentrating.
Yes, I guess you had maybe a
More
little
of the
too much to do.
personal stuff. So sorry.
It's okay, no troubles. Mm, okay, so let's proceed. Why I actually give those assignments is for us to be able to carry out the activity systematically so that whenever you are implementing, you know that all those things that we've been doing in the previous classes is going to be brought together. But notwithstanding, let's commence on what today is about. Today is practically going to be about landing pages, and once we are when we are talking about
One minute.
landing, sorry,
Can I ask a question?
yeah, sure,
So when you said we should do a value journey,
customer value
uh,
journey.
yeah, um, I didn't really, I didn't really grab on what exactly I'm to do because I know it involves eight steps. Um, so I didn't really get what I'm supposed to do because it talks about awareness and subscription and exciting the customer. So I don't really know how to really go about it. I think that was another challenge I was having. About the buyer personnel, I know it's just picking a person and trying to find certain things the person about the person and then knowing how to really bring the person into um, being your customer and keeping the person. But about this journey now, I don't know how to really go about it. Is it do I still use one customer to try to do it or
Okay, um, I understand. You know, when we are talking about a customer journey, the first thing is buyer persona, right? And for us to get it easier, we as a business owner or business managers, we first need to look at it from the point of taking assuming yourself as the buyer, right? If you are the buyer or the customer, who would you want to be? Of course, that's where the customer buyer persona comes in. Now, once you are able to draft a buyer persona, if you're able to draft it out, the next thing is, yes, for this individual who has this identity, what are the journey, how does this person get to know about your product, how does this person get to interact with your product and hopefully becomes your customer, right? Is a process, a step by step process from someone who never knew anything about what you are offering to a stage whereby they are comfortable to make referrals to you. I don't know if that helps.
Yes, to an extent.
So for a customer journey, you are assuming yourself as that individual that, okay, if this buyer persona now, how does this buyer persona, what are the things that I can do for this buyer persona to be aware of the existence of my business? What are the things that I can do that this buyer persona will engage with my business or with what the solution I have on the table? The same question for them to convert, the same question for them to be excited, the same question for you to ascend them, and the same question for you to be able to make them an advocate or promoter. It's as simple as that. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great.
Sorry,
Yes, boss.
I want to ask, is it that this bio persona is kind of the person is not your customer? No, no, you're just trying to create how somebody should behave to your product. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay, generally when we are talking about buyer persona, right,
Yeah,
it's a two different thing entirely. So you can have a buyer persona for ideal customers, while you can also have a buyer persona for an existing customer. So a buyer persona for an ideal
okay,
customer is that one which you on your own, you are just thinking that, oh, if I am this customer, right, this is what
yeah,
and what I should like, this is what and what my goal should be, this is what and what my objective should be. That is an ideal buyer persona. But for an existing customer buyer persona or the real buyer persona, it's going to be the one that you as an individual, they have purchased or they have interacted with your business, and you can see the trend that, okay, Mr. XYZ who bought my product, this is the characteristics of Mr. XYZ. Okay, so that is for a real or a customer persona or buyer persona. And
okay,
the incredible thing about real existing customer buyer persona is these people have transacted with you, and you don't need to do this thing from your head alone. You can just go into that person's DM or call that person or invite that person to a meeting and get the answers to your questions. Okay, but the one you are doing an ideal in an ideal situation,
okay.
yeah, in an ideal situation you are doing it on
So
your
can
head
you use,
hypothetically. Shoot, please.
yeah, okay. So for example, can you use that existing customer buyer persona to create um,
Customer journey.
an ideal, something like that,
Of course,
a customer journey?
it is the easiest one to do, because that one is not just you doing it from your head alone. Okay, you are doing
Okay,
it
yeah,
from an existing data, because if Mr. X bought from you and you're asking Mr. X, why did you buy from me, and Mr. X is telling you, maybe your product, you are the fish seller, right?
yeah,
Okay, maybe your product, which is a smoked fish, right? You are thinking
yeah,
that, oh, Mr. X bought this product because this product does not have sand, right? But
yeah.
unfortunately for you, when you ask that Mr. X, he's telling you that, I bought your product because someone told me that the aroma of your product is top notch. You'll be shocked.
Okay,
So the real data at every point in time is far more superseding as compared to hypothetical data.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, please, is there any other question so that we proceed?
No, for now.
All right. All right. Perfect. Then let's move on to today's activity, which is about landing pages. And when we are talking about landing pages, I don't know, have any of us heard anything about landing pages before? Have you heard the word landing page?
Yeah, and I've seen landing pages.
So you want to educate us a little bit about landing page. Now, what about you?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. So, what is a landing page?
Okay, for me, landing page is like my ideal page that you explain all everything about your product, and I know it also have the attribute of where you can click and buy or click and subscribe.
Hmm.
Those are it convinces you
Hmm.
to buy the product from my own understanding.
Hmm. Okay. Now, you want to add?
So a landing page is more like where a link leads you to. It's not only about products or about your what you are selling on. It's just more like a page opening in the internet. So there's a link you click which has been which has already been shared, and by chance or by recommendation by someone, it gets to you. Once you click it, where it takes you to becomes a landing page. Where it opens becomes, it could be for education, it could be for an article or anything, but where it takes you to becomes a landing page.
Hmm. Well, both of you are correct. Only that for what you were describing before, Kene, is more of a sales page than a landing page. But either way, both of you are correct. Let me see if I can share my screen. We'll just use one of the one of a wonderful article that these guys have done. Okay, let me just share entire screen. Okay, please let me know if you can see my screen. Hello? Yes, sir. Yeah, what's up?
Eh?
I didn't hear you.
Do you know the person calling?
Not yet.
This is Barrister Austin. We met yesterday with
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mohammed. I want you to help me.
Okay.
Then, no, the information, like the things we need,
Mm,
when you mention it, if you can just write it on your WhatsApp and just send it to me, the things we should request from the guy. I'm drafting that
okay.
your title
I'll
tomorrow.
I'll do that. I'll do that maybe by before 10 p.m. because I'm in the middle of a meeting now.
Okay,
Mm.
before 10.
Before
I
10
won't
p.m.
forget, or I should send you text message to remind you.
That won't be too necessary. I'll do my best not to forget.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello guys. Hello guys.
Hi.
Yeah, please let me know if my screen is still being shared. Is it? Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so basically a landing page from my own end,
I can
right?
see your screen.
You
I
can
can
see it.
see now.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. So basically, just like what you see, what you are seeing on the screen, a landing page is any page, any dedicated page on a website that you land on directly or indirectly from any other platform. Okay. Now, when we are talking about landing pages, there are some things that are very, very unique about it, and some of it are you should just know that it's not if we are to follow the basic um if you are to follow the basic of the definition, you will notice that any page that you have on the internet is actually a landing page, either your website or a specific page on your website, or even you have a page on any of these platform, maybe Jumia or what have you, right? It can also be considered as a landing page, or if you even have is a dedicated sales page, it can be considered as a landing page. Okay, but for the marketing activity, there are some things that are very important, right? While we are taking a landing page. Now, for us in the marketing world, we consider landing pages as essential part of a user journey. That is, when you are seeing user journey here, we are talking about your buyer persona, right? Excuse me, please. Now, when we are talking about landing pages from the marketing point of view, we are looking at it as an essential part of your customer journey. That is, landing page plays a very key fundamental role when it comes to execution of your marketing plans. Okay, but with that, let's see what are the characteristics of landing pages. Now, let me see if they have some characteristics of landing page here. I doubt. Aha. So these are four essential elements of landing page. The first thing is what? A unique proposition. Now, when we are talking about a unique proposition here, you need to know, for us, we say, what are your offer? What are you offering? Why should anybody who is coming to interact with your business, why should they care? Like, what are you bringing to the table? What makes you unique from other platforms or other businesses who are either in your industry or in a different industry, but they are looking at the same customer? You are looking at the same customer base. What is that unique thing about you, right? So you need to look at your offer. What is your offer? Yes, in as much as we know your offer, right? What makes it so appealing to your customer base? You need to bring it out, and if you bring it out, you need to loud it on your landing page. That is, you need to make that bold promises on your landing page, right? The next thing is a call to action, which is one of the most important part of a landing page. When we are talking about a call to action, we are talking about what is that thing that you want your customer to do after, or after they've seen your offer. What exactly do you want them to do? Of course, most just like let me read on what was on your screen. They say possibly the most important part of the page make your CTA button obvious and stand out. CTA is the call to action. Now they say make sure it is above the fold. So in the tech world, we consider what you see the moment you finish loading your page is above the fold. The first thing, all those things you see on your screen without scrolling, is above the fold. So your unique proposition has to be above the fold. Your call to action has to be above the fold, right? Then, apart from the promise you are making, which is your unique proposition, you need to tell them the benefit of your offer. Now I'll take your mind back to where we did a feature and benefit activity, right? Now this is one place that we are going to use it. So what are the benefits of this offer you are making? You need to bring them up on your landing page too. Then next, you need to talk about social proof. Now, when we are talking about social proof here, we are talking about people who have tested your offer and they are able to say yes, they like it or they don't like it. Ah, God. Hello, bros. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Where you dey?
to the yeah now.
Where? How long did you? Are you just leaving or you've left for some time?
I think we'll drive like 10 minutes now to my better.
Ah,
10
that
15
means you
minutes.
should be very close now. Anyway, tell them you are dropping at Caro Bridge.
Kind of bridge, I mean.
Just tell the person now that you are dropping at Caro Bridge.
Yes.
Mm.
But how far to your place from Becca, like how many minutes drive?
It depends on the kind of vehicle you are inside. Mostly it's not more than 15-20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, almost there.
All right. Once you're at Caro Bridge, that's just it. You call me. His bike that will just drop you, bring you to the house. Hello, guys. Hello, guys.
Your network has been breaking, so I've not been following.
Yes. It's actually a call that came into my phone, and I had to just let it be. Okay. So when we are talking about characteristics for landing page, the next one is social proof. And when we are talking about social proof, we are directly talking about those things that can make anybody that is going to take that action do it without thinking too much, right? So we already know that at every point in time, nobody wants to take a risk and nobody wants to be the first person to do anything because nobody wants to be used as a scapegoat, right? So social proof is very, very important for you to bring up on your landing page. Now, a typical example is this, right? A typical example of a landing page is this. This is the proposition, and it's just about what are you offering, right? What exactly are you bringing to the table? Then it is followed by what? A call to action. What you want them to do, right? You want them to click here now to get access, right? And these are the benefits. You see, these are the benefits, and this is a social proof. Of course, this social proof is a testimonial. Okay, so you can have them and you can have other ones again, right? You can ask question at any point in time. Now, uh this is another landing page. This is another landing page where you have this and you see this, right? Then when you scroll down you can see other benefits and what have you. This is this is it. This is the down part, right? This is the benefit aspect now. So that is just it. That's just a landing page and important things about landing page. The next thing that I want us to look into now is how do you create a landing page for yourself, which is the next thing. Now, for some of us, we might have a website or not, but for the benefit of this course, most of the things we are going to be using as our test is going to be on free activity. If you can be able to make the free, if you can be able to make money from the free and you exhaust all the opportunities you have, then we can you can just subscribe to the premium activity, but we will go on free. And the first thing that we are going to do to build a landing page is to look at platforms we can use. Okay, today virtually we have thousands of platforms that you can use to design a landing page, right? But for us, the one we always recommend is the guy, landing page builder that this guy Saint Paul's gives to us. Now, Saint Paul's is like an all-in-one platform where everybody or virtually everything in marketing is being put in place.
Sorry, Mr. Mohammed.
Yes,
Is this pre-recorded for the other guy?
yes, it's being recorded. Yeah. So for this, for Saint Paul's now is a platform where they are building solutions to virtually all marketing problems. So they have these are their products. They have email marketing activity, they have CRM, they have landing page, they have chatbots. Okay, and with this, all you need to do is just to uh, be active on social media and connect it to these guys, and believe you me, it's just like every other thing is easy for us. Now to access Send Pulse, of course, is best you go to their website, or I can decide to just share a direct link with you guys where you can just register there. And the benefit that comes with Send Pulse, let me just go there and show us. The benefit that comes with Send Pulse is, for the benefit of this class, we'll just look at one thing that is important to us tonight, which is landing page, right? Landing page, if you are using Send Pulse, why you just go log into your account, you click on landing pages. Okay, now as you can see, I have three different landing pages here, right? One, two, three. Of course, in three of them, right? They are all. This is the highest I can use for free. Sorry, this is the highest I can use on the account I'm onto. For their free version, you can only build one landing page. Okay, if you upgrade to an extent, you can build more than one. You can build this, the basic of their what's the name, their plan. You can have three landing pages, which this cost around 2000 naira per month, right? But on a basic, that's if you are coming, the free trial that they give you is you can build one landing page for yourself. Now let me see, or let me just log into another account. Let me log into another account, please. Let me go here. Just a moment so that we can make this more practical. Okay, so let me just go to landing pages here. I'm sure there is no landing page on here. Okay, so if you are new, right, just the way each and every one of us is new. Now I'm showing us this with the mind that all those assignments that I gave, you guys have done it. If you have not done it, please do it. Let's review it. Because if you have done it, at this point, you should already know your offer that you are offering, what you are offering to your customers, or what you want your customers to come and take action on. If you have that offer, then you can log into Send Pulse, right? I'll share the link for you to register, and once you register, the difference between you going there to register directly and the link I'll send to you to register is, with the link you if you register through the link I sent to you, I will have access to your dashboard. So at any point in time that maybe you have issue or anything, you can just call on me without me necessarily uh having your username and password. I can access your account then anytime you don't want me again, you can kick me out, and that's all. Once you are strong enough, you can just kick me out. So that's just the difference. If not, you can just go to login sendpulse.com and you can sign up there. Now, once you have logged into your dashboard, right? The next thing is you go to landing pages. You click on landing pages. If you have not created a landing page before, you just see something like this. You click create a website. Okay. Now there's a difference between a website and a landing page, which is a mini page. Now this mini page, or landing page as we have been calling it, is a just a one pager website that is supposed to describe every features and benefit and what you are offering to your potential customer. Okay. Of course, this one is not active yet to have a full website, but for this one, since they have a mobile first approach, this one is active. So you click on this, and this is just it. You can One unique thing about these guys is they have templates you can actually select from. You can decide to select from a template, or you can build yours from scratch. Okay. So let's say we want to build from scratch. I just click on new page and wait for it to load. Okay, now that it has loaded, right, let me just describe to us how it works. Now, the first thing is this. This AA is a text. If you want to add text to any of your activity, just like they already have a placeholder for you, right? So if I want to add text, I can just click, drag it, and keep it where I want to add text. Okay, so that is it. If I want to add a cover image, right, just like the first one, like a cover photo, this one will give you that access. The next one is gallery. If you want to add multiple images onto your landing page, you bring it here. If you want to add a button, that is the call to action button we are talking about, this is the button that helps you to do that. If you want to make your landing page to be connected to your social media, that is, they can easily be on your landing page and check you out on social media, this is the button that they can use on that. Now, if you want to integrate your own chatbot that you must have designed on SendPulse on your landing page, this is the button to do that. Okay. Of course, if you want to have a space between this first element and the next one, this is it. If you want to create a divider, this is what it is. If you want to add a form to your landing page, of course this one will help you. And although this one is for premium, that's people that are paying, if you want to use this platform to receive your payment directly, once anybody is there, they can directly make payment and you receive it on your dashboard, this is the button for it. Ah, God. Hello, bros. Yes, sir. I guess we should just proceed. So, like as I was saying, I said when you are using this platform, it's very simple to use in building landing page. The only hard work you need to do is to already have your data or have your information that you want to present. And for example, all these items you have on on the left panel is basically for you to be able to select whatever you want to show out there. Okay. So for example, although this element is just for people who are paying, this is countdown. Maybe you want to give an offer and you say, okay, a deadline of how many days this is going to come up, right? Then you can use this counter. The payment too is still the same thing, and all other ones are the ones you can use for the freemium activity. Now, aside that, you notice that once you click on any of this item, you can edit it directly. Okay, so let's see if we can create something. Uh,
Are you are not you are
oh,
yet to share your screen?
can you imagine? Okay, let me just do it, please. Let me know once you can see it.
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Thanks for that. So, like as I was saying earlier, this all your what you have on the left panel here is what will give you like the features that you want or things that you want to bring on onto your landing page, right? So you have them all down here, and all like these ones you are seeing, and like you are seeing something on it. You are seeing this element is available only on standard pricing. You are seeing this one is saying is available only on pro pricing, and it depends on level that you are on. But to be honest with you, you might not necessarily need all those ones if you are starting out, but because what you already have here is enough to make to kickstart your activity. Okay, who do we have here? Okay, Kenya is back. All right. So uh, let's see. Also, if you already know where to select your tools from, right? The next thing is this tool itself. How do you modify it or how do you edit it? Now, as you can see, this John or whatever Johnstone that we have, the moment I click into it, another feature came out for me. This is my editing tool. I can decide to change the presentation. So instead of this designer, I can make it bold, right? I can change the font size. I can make it bold, interlinks, or I can change the color of the text. Okay, I can underline, strike through, and even link it to another page. And if that if not is not enough, you can also look at it as the source code. Now, for this, right, if you are not a developer or if you don't understand HTML or CSS, you might necessarily not need to tamper with this. But if it's someone like me who has a little knowledge about HTML, CSS, I can decide to drop in my code here or I format this thing to what I want. But at our level, we need it to just be as simple as possible because simplicity is actually the best, and there's nothing that can actually beat being simple. Now, next is as this one is who is this? Okay, so as this one is here, I can decide to drag it down. You see, I can drag it. Okay, let's say I want this one to come up, right? I can just click and drag, and this is rearrangement. All I need, once I see this button, I can decide to click and drag. Next, you need to look at this right hand panel. This right hand panel is specific to any one that you are working on, any element you are working on. The right hand panel is different for it. And what this means is this: for this one now, this item that we have, okay, this is the selected item. You can see if I want to add a background color by clicking on this, and let's say I need this, you see the background color automatically changes. Okay, if I don't want any background color, I just click on this and the background color is off. Okay, if I want to add an image in the background, of course, once I toggle this on, it will tell me to choose an image, and I can begin to look at an image. Now you can see on the screen that I am not authorized to view this page. Why? Because this is a free version. Only premium people have access, that they can bring in image. But again, as I've said earlier, you do not even require some of these things if you want to. Since we are starting out, we just want to be as simple as possible. Okay. Next one is you can decide to add shadow to whatever you have. Okay, this is just to beautify what you are having. And the other one here is to the edges. If you want the edges to be rounded enough, all you need to do is to increase it, right? Let's see. Let me just see if I can increase it here now. Okay. Now, just be watching it if it's going to work out or not. So we've made it. The roundness is now 19. Let's increase it. Now let's give it a background color. You will see that it has come up, right? You didn't see it earlier because the background was white and the container itself is white. So uh, let me reduce it so that you are seeing it move back to complete square, right? So this is it. Now, if you want to beautify it and make it rounded, that's what this one is for. Of course, for padding, padding here is talking about the you see this square, right? The space between this square and the next item, the space. So you can see 30, 30, 30, 30. So if I decide to reduce this 30 now, just be watching the green, the down part of the green as I reduce it. You see that it's being reduced. That is padding. And what this means is if you want your element, this element and this element, you want them to be more closer, right? You can reduce the padding. Okay? So that's what that is. And once you are good with your design, the next thing you need to do is to just either you preview it or you save it or you decide to publish it. But before we publish, let's look at how to see, let's see how we can bring in, maybe let's make a design and make it live. So Nas, let's go with you. You are an event planner, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the offer? What's your offer? What's the offer you are giving your people? So
So
what's the
when you say
bold statement?
offer, I'm kind of lost.
Okay, so let's go back to this place. Now, look at these guys. This is their offer. They are saying with toggle track, time tracking is a piece of cake. Do you know what they are talking about already? Huh?
No,
You don't?
I didn't pick that.
No, it's on your screen. You can check your screen. With toggle track, time tracking is a piece of cake. Do you know what they are talking about already?
So I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's their first statement should be able to pass the message easily. But
Okay. Now, uh, what you should know that is this: with toggle track, time tracking is a piece of cake. It means they are talking. What they are selling is related to time tracking.
okay,
Now, look at the rider, the world best time tracking software for individuals and businesses.
okay. Now that explains it better.
So this is for them. They believe this is what can grab people's attention to want to know. Oh, time tracking is now a piece of cake. How? These guys, they are telling you they have a software for individuals and businesses that is already rated world best. Okay. Then look at this other one. This tool can double your productivity and make your life easier. I don't know if you get it. So this one is something that this kind of header or title is a kind of header or title that is going to awaken your curiosity because you want to know, oh, this tool can double your productivity and make your life easier. Which tool are we talking about? Of course, they say it's so easy to use. You are up and running out of the box. 9 of 10 of what can I even? This is unreadable. Let me open it. Okay, Okay, now it's becoming more difficult for me to even read. Okay, it's better now. So they say so easy to use. You are up and running out of the box. 9 out of 10 of our trial users continue using these tools and recommend it for others. So you see, now, first, what they are having here is what will grab your attention, right? The next thing is to explain the benefit that you stand to gain. Of course, if you look at these guys, they even brought in their social proof by saying what? 9 out of 10 of their users continue using this tool and recommend it to others. Okay? So let's get back to your own. What is the offer, or what are we pushing out, or what do we want to push out?
Like your
I should check my DM.
no, no, no. I said let's give you a seamless event. But it needs processing. But this came to it. This came to my head. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Can you hear me?
I'm with you, I'm with you.
Let's give you a seamless event. Um, I'm trying to find the right words to finish my sentence with. But I'm trying to tell them like give a seamless and smooth event planning. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. You want to check the screen and guide me a bit?
I didn't get you.
You want to check the screen and guide me a bit?
Check the screen. Okay.
I think I just dropped something, so
Okay, okay, okay.
I just
Well,
picked it
yeah,
from your words.
yeah,
So this is
this
like
is
a title. Event organization has never been this seamless. So the next thing is you need to bring out some of the benefits that um that they might want to, or that you know that these guys will want to get into it, right?
yeah.
Okay. So what can we bring in? I don't know. Let's just stop at this, or should we? This is going to be very spot on. Okay, so this is the first thing, right? The next thing is let's say let's take this out. I don't need it. Now I want to see if I need them to oh, did I just delete that one? Can you imagine? Oh god. Alright, no troubles. We created it, so we'll do another one. Yep. Okay, so we said event organization has never been this seamless. Mm-hmm. So let's try to add a rider, and let's say we have been making um, event. We have been making, yeah, we've been making. I don't know. My brain is just not booting faster this evening. Okay, we've been making events uh, in Nigeria very colorful. I don't know. I'm just
And memorable.
okay. Very colorful and memorable. Since let's tell them we have Tons of experience since 2010. I, I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so we can just drop something like this. Then the next thing is we can immediately drop a call to action, right? Where are you? Come up, come up, come up. Is this what we call to action? Don't go and delete that thing again. I can't think. Let me remove this. Go off, please. Go off again. Yeah. So let's bring in a button and let's tell the button what would now be our call to action. Book a free 30 minute session.
Yeah.
Now,
Free
w-
session.
yeah,
Um,
is it
yeah.
going to be free?
For the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe that pushed the person,
Uh-huh. So book a free 30-minute session. Then uh, we can add our link where we need them to go and book. For you to add link, you can go to what's the name? Calendly, Calendly, yeah, calendly.com, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, calendly.com. You can actually have your account with them. It's a free account, and anybody can go and once you have the account, you can have your link and you put the link here. So anybody that click on this, they will just go and select a calendar and they can book. So you can see how many people have booked, and no, there will be no two people that will book one time with you. So that's what that Calendly does for you. But for now, let's just use some placeholder, google.com. I think that should be able to go through. When you do this thing, I don't have time. Uh-huh. Can you imagine? HTTP. Okay. So we just put google.com for it to be able to. So if I don't like this, right? If I don't like this style, I can decide to change the style, right? Or I can make it a custom, the one I want. So I can just come in here. I say, oh, let me make it green. I don't know. I'm more inclined to green anyway. Let me make it green. The color, the outline color too should be green. So I just need everything to be green. Then the text color, the text color itself should be black. Okay, I think that white is better. So let's leave
Yeah.
it at white. Then if I don't even like the what's the name? The how big, how wide the button is, I can change it. And where do we change it again? Block style. Block style. So for the block style now, I can decide to reduce this guy or increase it to what I know is okay for me. Okay, so this is it. And once I'm comfortable with whatever I am doing, the next thing is okay. If I still want to add more things, it's as simple as adding the text. Then maybe this time I'll be talking about the features that they stand to gain by working with me, right? So we can say, okay, let's go here first and see what you will benefit. What you will benefit. Okay, so you can bring in anything you know that these guys are going to benefit here and there, and once you are good and you are fine with whatever it is, right? The next thing is either you save or you publish straight. The difference between saving and publishing straight is you can save here and continue working, or you save and you exit but you have not published. But let's just publish this so that we'll see it live. So let's give it a name. Let's just call it NAS, and we can call it um, nas.minisite.ai. So once we have saved it, it will be live. Now we have it live. Automatically, this is the domain name. Sorry, this is the web address now. So we can decide to visit it here. Let me drop it on our group, and yes, at least for the next how many days it's going to be live until maybe I decide to change it again. You can go and visit it. This is what we have been able to just come up with. Okay, if you like, you can even decide to say, oh, why don't they just come and be giving me submitting their forms? If you don't want to book whatever you want to book, why don't you make me call you, right? So for this, I can decide to say, okay, of course, before you can do this, you need to create a mailing list out there, but maybe it's going to be on another class because our time is almost off now. But you need to select a mailing list, and if you want to have, if you have a CRM where you are taking them through those stages, you activate this, you select the CRM to use, and of course, for this, you need to have the kind of form that you need. Okay, so for this is email, right? I can decide to add phone number. Okay, let me add phone number. So instead of name now, I'll call it phone number. Phone number. So as you can see now, right, you are seeing email here, you are seeing phone number here, you are seeing name here, right? Let's this placeholder, let's remove it. We are not using it. So let me remove the placeholder, and where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, phone number, phone. So you see, it has changed. Now you can decide to toggle it to be required. So what this means is, if they don't fill this part, there is no way they can move forward. Okay, and even if you don't like this subscribe, you can change it. Okay, you can change it and say any English you want to speak, this is where you speak it, and once you are done, you save it. So okay, it's saved now. Now if I reload this page that we did earlier, you see that the form is out. Okay, so it's as simple as this. Now one good thing about this thing is, these guys, these St. Paul's guys, they are mobile first. They have a mobile first approach. So the design of this thing is 100% mobile friendly. In short, you are viewing this thing now on my system. If it's on my phone, believe you me, it would have just been only this side. All these spaces will not be there. So that's just what I say. Let's be able to discuss this evening. If there are more questions, let me have them. If there are no questions, the group is always open for us to do and move ahead. But my plans for us this week, before I was having health challenge yesterday, was yesterday we would have done this. Then today, I would have started seeing the ones that you have been able to carry out and done for your what's the name, for your group or for your own business. But thank God we are still here. We have the whole week to get that out and running. So let me have some questions from you guys. And if there are no more questions, then let me see if I can generate the link for you to be able to join my team on St. Paul's. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. I think I'm the only person still here.
Aw, that's nice. Thank you for staying on till this moment. You've tried, you've done a very wonderful job. And
Thank you.
I believe